What's going on, guys? Welcome to another vlog. Today's vlog is actually going to be on me putting in my SVE radiator that I got from LMR and the radiator fan. It was a kit that I got from them. It was like $3.99. I've been needing it for a while. Since it's got summertime, my car tends to want to run hot when it's sitting still in traffic for a very long time. And I know it's because it's the factory radiator and the motor being 60 over, it tends to run a little warm. It doesn't get hot, but it gets hotter than I'd like it to at standstill. It should fix it with this radiator. But without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so we are in the shop now, and like I say, we got 6 bays. We got flat bay for, just little projects that my dad likes to do. This is actually a chassis for a 49 Chevy truck that he's building. And don't mind the cluttered up mess in here. We've been so busy for the past 2 months. We got cars in every bay except for that one. I pulled that car out so I can put my radiator in. Alright guys, so here's the radiator. And it was packaged very well. I've already opened it just to make sure everything was fine, but they had styrofoam around the whole thing and around the runners and the fins on the radiator, and they packaged it very well. I've never had a problem with LMR parts as far as being shipped to me on time or not damaged, and like I say, everything looks really good. It's a very nice radiator. I love the SVE on the front. That's really cool. I'm really happy with this radiator. I had one in my car before. It was from eBay, but you could tell when I got it, it was nowhere near this hefty and felt like it was just really poorly built. It started leaking like maybe a month after I got it. This one feels much better. Feels a lot more heavy duty. Alright guys, so we are in the shop now, and next thing to do is to get it on the lift. Alright, so we got it on the lift, and the first thing I usually do is, of course, drain the coolant. First things first, guys, there's a drain plug right here. I don't know how well you can see that. I'm trying to get the best light I can on it, but you just unscrew that and it'll start draining. Alright guys, I don't know if you noticed, but I did put my new, it's not really new, I've had it for a little while, but Pipes M80. It's got the M80 mufflers, but it's a Pipes Pipe Bomb catback exhaust. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did put that on there. I took the turn downs off. I like the turn downs, but I took them off just mainly because it was just so loud and drony whenever you were riding in the car. It really, I mean, you could drive it for 45 minutes or so and you'd have a headache just from it droning so bad. But it sounds really good. I'll probably get a rev video here at the end of this whenever I get this radiator in. Okay guys, so now that the coolant's all drained out, I'm gonna put the GoPro on the head mount and go from there. Sorry if the video is really like moving around a lot, but I'm gonna try to do the best I can. I just figured the head mount would be the easiest way to video it. Guys, I'm gonna try to do this as best I can as far as getting the angles right for this head mount. But let's shed some light on the situation here. Oh yeah, if you don't have one of these and you like to work on cars, and this is a must-have. It's called a Saber. It's a hood light. I got the corded light, so I didn't have to worry about recharging the light all the time, and it works all day. But it works really well. Really happy with it. Alright guys, so here's my toolbox. I mean, I got a lot more tools than this. I actually have this toolbox and 2 more over there, the big orange one and the black one. Anyways, but I like to keep my tools straight. I like everything to be nice, neat, and orderly. That way I know where everything is. Tools cost too much to lose them. Okay, so let's get started here. First thing I usually do is go ahead and get this coolant box out of the way. There's just two 8mm screws here. Just take these out. Kind of move that AC line out of the way. But I already got the wires took loose here. I just got to cut this little zip tie. Unplug your ABS pump. Take loose your top hose. Some leftover antifreeze may come out. Add just a little bit. Next thing, take your lower radiator hose loose. And I'm sure some antifreeze will come out of here. It's alright, I got my drain bucket down there. Now take your two supports loose for your radiator. There's one on each side. Left side is just a single bolt. Right side has two. Now take and just lift it straight up and out of the hole. Drain off any excess antifreeze. Of course, there's still a lot in there. I just usually set it out of the way. Okay, now the radiator's out, so let's get the new radiator put together and see if we can't set it down in this hole. It does say that you'll probably have to bend this ABS pump with the new radiator because it is a lot thicker. I think it's like a 3-inch thick core, and I mean that's a lot bigger than the factory radiator, which is like an inch. But if that's the case, you know, I'll probably take a pry bar, bend that out of the way just a little bit. From what I've read, it fits pretty well. Alright guys, so I got the radiator in there. Trying to keep this camera angle as good as I can. I just did a little test fit to see how it's going to fit first. And I had to bend that AC bracket just a little bit. Not very much, I mean very, very slightly. And I guess now we'll just go ahead and get the fan on it and see if we can't get it hooked back up. Alright, so of course, I mean, I really probably don't have to film this, but all you gotta do is install it in reverse order. This is probably the most simple radiator I have ever done in my entire life. And if you do get this kit from LMR, it is for 94, 95 Mustang GTs. They send you brand new bolts, which I really like a lot. I had the old bolts, but I mean, if you can get new ones, that's even better. They look newer, look better. Not all brown and dirty looking like my other ones. Start each bolt. This is kind of aggravating to get to, but not too bad. I got small hands, so it makes it a lot easier. Alright, what we're gonna do now that I got the fan in there and all that good stuff, what I'm gonna do is just pick the video up whenever I get finished with it completely. Okay guys, so we are finally done. I got everything finished back up. Really happy with how this thing looks in there. It looks a lot better than the factory style radiator. I'm sure it's going to cool a lot better. It's like I say, it's a 3-row radiator instead of just one, and it's going to hold a lot more coolant, and it should flow a lot better too for compared to stock. Really happy with it. Now I just made one mistake of not getting any antifreeze, so I've got my mom going to get me some antifreeze for this thing, and we'll be finished completely. But really happy with it. It's easy install. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Like I say, you get your stuff out of the way, your brackets. You can even take this AC line loose if you have to. I didn't have to. I just kind of weaseled it by the AC line for the new radiator, and got it in there. We're good to go. But it looks a lot better. really happy with it. I'm sure it's gonna cool fine. I'll let you guys know in the next video how it actually is doing. Okay guys, so we're officially done with the radiator install. Very happy with the product that LMR had, and like I said guys, if you need anything for your, I think it's like 79 to present, Mustang, GT, V6, they pretty much have everything you need. I love LMR, their website's really easy to go through, and like I say, you'll hear me say it a lot, LMR is a very good place to buy from. And very pleased with their products. Like I say guys, if you like the video, of course, be sure to like and subscribe on the video, and that'll be much appreciated. All subscribers are welcome, and any comments you have as far as anything else I had to do as far as installing the radiator, just shoot me a question. I try to reply to everybody, and pretty much that's gonna be it for today guys, and until next time, we'll see you.